Welcome back to Factorio Seablock and TSM, episode number 155. I wonder how many we are going to get to. Okay, so since last time you can see that science has actually started to progress, which is good. I found out that the problem was we'd run out of gold, and gold is used in a number of things in these sciences, so that obviously put a complete halt to our plans. And gold had been held up for reasons of, let's just go to map mode quickly. Reasons of the fact that, I did finish the mineral sludge being connected up with, instead of making more sand, making more stuff here, which is good. Yes, the gold, this is the gold here, and what had happened was this had completely stopped moving because this tank was full, so I've just simply put a clarifier, thanks help over here, a clarifier to empty out the mineralized water container, and that's meant that we have been able to, this is going to get to a dangerously full level soon, but at least we are making gold. Gold has been delivered. This is not making it very fast. Either, well, for sure we need to make more one way or another. Either we make another one of these to make more gold and everything else that we make here, or I make a dedicated gold. That's probably where we're at, because the supply of gold that I made has already 4.4k. Yes, we're using gold a lot faster than that one facility is making it, so that's no good at all. Now, the other thing that I have noticed is this is our aluminium. I also sped these up, I think. Yes, I turned them into, I think they were all ones. Now it's casting induction furnace 3 and casting machines 3 since we were making them. So when we have the gold, this is keeping up, kind of, but you can see there's other issues. In particular, aluminium. All of these machines are going full whack, as you can see. They're only 2s, so theoretically we could probably increase them. But you know we're making aluminium elsewhere, so that's probably not the option that I'm going to choose. What you find here is currently, maybe because the gold was out, the boards have built up. The aluminium coming through here that's feeding in is only enough to keep 2 of these machines running, or 2 and a tiny bit. Even though we currently, for whatever reason, we seem to be getting enough boards right now. Possibly we're getting enough, or we're getting some of the gas through here, so there's a backlog of trees, so this is filled up, and it's making enough boards, so the boards are coming through to here, and therefore we're able to make a reasonable number of boards for the red circuits, but the maximum number is not getting made due to the aluminium. So that, I guess, is an easy fix. And now looking at the processing units, because this is what is affecting our yellow. They're drip feeding in. They need about 4 per machine, I think it is. 3 per one of these. One of these is needed per science, or per 2 science. 1 virtual particle injector, you get 2 science out of each one. If we come up to where we're making the processing units, I've realized I've made quite a big blunder here, which I don't think anyone pointed out to me at the time. But this ratio to here, I think, is okay. You can see that all these machines get to run. But the ratio of the electronic logic boards excuse me, to the electronics assembly machines is way off. We need 4 electronic boards per each one. I didn't factor that in, so my 4 is supplying basically 2. I actually need like 16 of these to be able to supply all 8 here. And that's why, I mean, currently everything is supplied. You can see even red circuits is fully supplied. The titanium is fully supplied. There's no problem with the sulfuric acid. The problem is solely we're not getting enough of these boards relative to the demand that all 8 of these machines have. And that's translating into very meager performance. I think if I was to increase this, and I mean ideally I'd make it 16, I would need to increase these. Let me just check. Actually, I think I've got max rate here, haven't I? So what is your... You make 1.8 items per second, and over here you also make 1.8 by consuming 1.8, yes. So if I am to increase these guys, I also have to increase these guys. We could change how this works. We could make it lengthways and have them feed sort of... Well, they'd probably still need to feed down this way. I think I ended up speeding up this as well from a yellow machine. We also could probably replace these, but that's not where the issue is. I think... how much of this do I want to do in a hurry? I don't know. I think probably I want to fix up the aluminium. And there's a couple of things that we didn't do back when we were doing the aluminium and the other things that we kind of need to do. I need to use those supplies in the base. I mean, this steel is doesn't look like it's going to ever recover. I think we have made the ingots recover sufficiently. 8.1. I think they're going to order at 8. There you go. They ordered and there's some on the way. So ingots is doing fine, except between all of the demands, the stuff that goes here and the stuff going out this way. Not that that's a very large demand, but these are just not strong enough. They're already casting machine 3s. So we don't really have a big enough space here. Although I think this guy is waiting half the time, isn't he? Yeah, he's waiting. So what we'd have to do is bump these up, blast furnaces. Do I have any blast furnaces on me, actually? Doesn't look like it. I could get some better blast furnaces, and maybe that would be enough to sort this out. Maybe I will do that just to get the steel happening a little bit better, because I don't like seeing meager supplies on my bus. Cobalt steel is also an issue. Where are we? A little bit further. Blast furnaces. No. Oh, why are you not producing anything? Brass gear wheel, pallet press. You've got 4. Why aren't you putting any in there? Maybe there's some stored somewhere else. Enabled conditions. It's connected to the network. Yeah, there's more than 10 of these, so interesting. What are you? Blast furnace 3s. Okay, I need 2 of them. Yeah, blast furnace 3s, okay. Do I need those? I don't know. You can see the aluminium, it's not getting through to the science fast enough either. So, oh, it looks like even green circuits is struggling a little bit under the pressure. I don't want to spend so long on getting this base right, but because our other source of aluminium is using manganese, I think it is worth at least, you know, making use of that supply. Blast furnace 2. Oh, one of them was a blast furnace 2 already. These are definitely running a bit faster. Blast furnace 3s. They're not loading fast enough now. Alright, you need to upgrade. And I need to find some space. Just get rid of 100 of that. Now. No, you're not fast enough. You're just a fast inserter. How about if you were an express stack inserter? That's better. That's about as much better as that's going to get. Now, aluminium. Am I using the aluminium ore for anything else? Yeah, we are. Aren't we? This is the aluminium ore, isn't it? Aluminium ore. Yeah. We've just ordered more. The aluminium ore is being used over here. No, it's not being used anymore. Okay, we don't need aluminium ore in this base anymore. Shame, I've just ordered some over here. Just one quick check on this. Does it go anywhere else? No. No, it does not. Although the alumina is being used elsewhere, but I could get alumina from another source. So no more ore, thank you. Actually, go away. What we're going to do instead is we are going to order aluminium plate. I won't put the condition in. What I will do is I will find where the aluminium ore is. I'll change that to aluminium plate. And then I'll put the condition in. Now, I don't know if I actually have a aluminium. We can check fairly quickly, though. Nope, we don't have a priority for it, so that's fine. What we can do is... that probably means we don't have any trains for them either. And this is all set up totally wrong. So, in fact, are these here or are they ghosts? I don't know, but I do need to go up there. I also need to do something about all of this stuff. I don't need your Factorian fish or the Levac fish. Wow. What am I doing with trees? Let me just get rid of the trees. It might seem strange to turn off a supply of a resource to boost a resource, but if you've been following the last half a dozen episodes or so, you would know that we have largely finished creating aluminium, and we will finish that very shortly. I probably should have jumped on a train. Though this pathway isn't too bad. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. I should fill in that little bit so I can take this angular route. Bots. I have bots. What's this? Basic transport belt. Why don't I upgrade that? Because I have proper transport belt, I just don't have basic stuff. Now, you need to be aluminium plates. And you... good, you have nothing in there. This will be aluminium. Aluminium load. Actually, before I do this, let me just check what the aluminium is actually called. The aluminium plate. It's called aluminium plate. Good. Okay. We won't need... Oh, I got rid of too much then. Never mind. Color equals blue. Item equals aluminium plate. Load. Close color. Okay. We have a P. I'm going to assume we don't have any supplier stations called aluminium. Although I think I've mentioned before, I obviously need to look at the order of this thing. If I did have any... Oh, I could actually put some in here. Oh, and... No, that signal is fine. Where are you trying to go? And why do you have a problem? You were trying to go into here. How come it's queuing up more than one? Not sure. That's our iron ore. This process is not cutting it off. I think I don't want to cut it off until it's 32, but X is not getting to where it needs to go. Clearly. X1. X1. Output signal P1. There's a mess here. I need to fix this up as well. I will have to come back to that. This iron needs addressing. But yes, we can start using this new facility. I can probably shut down this part and this part. Okay, oh. Why don't I just go, so, P, oh, how about you input X, you multiply by -1, and you output P. So now we have a -1 P added to a P, which gives us, what does it give us? P1. Here it adds together. How many of these guys have we got coming? It says none. I think the threshold for when X gets set needs to change, because this is iron ore. This needs to be minus 32,000 at least, even 48,000, or certainly 32,000. So now there is... What? This is not connecting correctly. Or this one is not connected or something. Minus 32. Oh, there must be 48,000. There is 48,000, right. So there's tons of iron here now. So yes, I don't want it to keep ordering iron. I'd like to know... what the signal that it's broadcasting is. 0. That's what it should be broadcasting. So we've got P1 because this is low. Coming over here, it gets cancelled out, or coming into here, but it gets cancelled out, so we're not ordering. That's how it should be. Good, that's fixed. Now, an aluminium train, don't need you anymore. I probably should, since I'm here, fix this by creating a request station. Let's remove the red wire. So we need one of them. We need some power. We can use red, since I have red. Basically, if anything is greater than 0, output P, and if trains on the way is less than P, call this guy. So that should get rid of everything here. Oh, I probably don't have enough space for 174 robots. So we might have to come back for the robots. Yeah, maybe I could get rid of these 2 blast furnaces. Now I might... Oh, I still don't have... Oh, I did have. Ah, that's because that took up a space. There was already one Mark II, so perfect. Okay, so yes, while we're here, let's make our aluminium plate. Probably should do the aluminium ingots as well at the same time. Does that give me enough room? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it does. Okay. So this will be color equals green. Item equals... Oh, hang on. We do empty first, don't we? Empty item equals aluminium plate, and close off the color. Okay. Now, okay, that was partly what I wanted. Maybe if I put the color equals green after the item, this would work a little bit better. Close off color. There we go. We've got our empty and our supply. I'm not near the ingots. Is it ingot aluminium? Is it worth... Oh, I don't even have any more supply stations, but perhaps I can make them. I can. Probably worth a try. You have enough room, don't you? Good. All right. If we edit the item... All right. If we edit the item and make it item equals ingot dash aluminium, that worked. So if we come in here and edit item equals ingot aluminium, we have our 4 supply stops. Right, now 2 trains, so I'll need to go back to main base for these. Let's pop down here. Watch where this is going. Okay. Ooh, steel may have almost caught up. No. None of these have any balance of steel in them, so we still need to nick steel from elsewhere to build these trains. We have 2 locomotives. We need 4. That's a steel issue, and building those is a steel issue. Okay. One, 2, and I need another train. 1. Engines and electronic circuits. Okay. And where's engines? They're just down here. Inventory is full. Not full of what I want it to be full of. crafting. So 4, and then 1, and then we're short iron now, as it happens. One, 2. It's good now that we have this path up here. 1. So you are going to be a train that goes to... we need to find the green. The empty aluminium and circuit condition, and then you are going to go to the aluminium supply and circuit condition. You are full. You're full. Okay, away you go. Now, the second train. You are going to go to the ingots aluminium, the empty ingots aluminium. Oh, that's right, it's in green print, so it's down here. Empty ingots aluminium until circuit condition, and then you're going to go to the ingots aluminium supply until circuit condition. You're full, you are full, off you go. And maybe I should have hitched a ride, because that's probably closer to where I want to be than I currently am. Never mind. Now, we want to get to aluminium, set up both the trains to be loaded, and then set up their potential destinations. Oh, look at that. I need to start using those tinned wire coils, although I don't really have to. As I said before, I don't actually need to have everything set up for the main base to use these things. It's more important that the facility is there for the proper base, I guess you could almost call it. We don't have these things yet, do we? No. Alright. Aluminium. No, I don't think it would be in there. Just use an empty train. You're going to be loading until full, and we want the green version of empty. Okay. And we want this one and this one, which will be that, and the aluminium supply. There you go. That's done. Right, you can be aluminium empty. I think in an early version of TSM, doing this round this way, where you sort of had the condition already being called, may have caused an issue, but it certainly doesn't anymore, as you can see. Request to stop. We need a new request to stop. We probably have too many things here. You need to be aluminium ingot. Q. I don't know if you need to be Q, but you are Q. So that will be empty. Oh, we haven't defined that yet. Ingot, empty. No wonder I wasn't 100% sure in my mind whether the way I was doing it was correct or not. And empty. That one. And then ingot, not that, and here, ingot, and that will be apparently that will be called immediately. Supply, ingot, supply, that one. Oh, we'd finished setting it up, so of course it was called. So that's a good start. Now, where are we making this other product, alumina? Yes, it's getting made down here. So I potentially could replace the alumina that we're no longer making for down here. But I don't see a huge point. Are we still doing science, or is it just because of the trickle that we're just trickling science? Science, yeah. We have no yellow, but here comes some yellow. I think it's just we're trickling science because of that thing I showed you at the beginning of the episode. That's all it needs, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, fairly pathetic, but I guess we're not in a huge hurry if we're doing science pack at the moment. I just need to build a whole lot of things. So what we need to do then is back to the main base. Now that we've provided an alternate source of aluminium plate, we need to use it. So I think this is where the aluminium ore is coming in, and it's demanding aluminium plate, which actually is set up in here, but we already have some because it's already worked. Okay, so we have the plate. We also have 12k of aluminium ore that we are getting rid of. I might just leave it until this is drained. Maybe I need to set up an alarm here to tell me when there's no more ore. This thing here is going to be a problem, but there's a little bit of buffer on a belt. Maybe I should increase the belt buffer. I don't want to waste a titanium box. Maybe an iron box. Alumina. So if there's spare alumina, I'll just store it in here, that's fine. Probably use this up slightly faster, that's also fine. And we will dump that in there. And yeah, I'll make another one of these things that I can then promptly ignore. Programmable speaker. So basically, let's cut the volume back a bit. When aluminium ore equals 0, alarm. Global playback, show alert. Alert settings, show icon on map. Perfect. Let's just test it. Why is there no icon here? It should be showing icon on map. Oh well. Let's leave it at that. So that was that. Now, the alumina originally I was going to have come in here and supplement this, but we sort of haven't done that anymore. This process is 24k of carbon. That's good. That actually is very good. We don't have enough of the salts. Did we get any more down here? No. So the aluminium might be unable to proceed just at the moment. But I can set up. So carbon needed. There you go. Tin plates. Carbon needed. Carbon needs to come down here. So I think we'll visit tin and we'll set up the carbon. Good, that guy's going that way. Tin. I think tin is just up here, yes. So how are we going to do this? I may have to... I don't want this to do this anymore. Let's go to the bottom of this line and have a box and a express. Pick up from there. Just want you to empty this line. Now, just to make sure that I really did stop it. Good, good, we have. So this one needs to be carbon. So we also need to change how we're doing this. Yes, I know. What I want to do, basically, is the same thing that I do... I don't actually do it for... Okay, fine. Still have it. So we will copy those two. Okay, they're going to need some power, that's fine. Change these to carbon. Charcoal, rather. Change them from carbon. So that's back in action. We'll see if a yellow belt is actually enough here. It probably is, to be perfectly honest. And we will add in another condition. Are you close enough? Yes, you are. Okay. We've got room? Yes, we have got room. We will add in, I need some more of these. Okay, so the condition, what is it for? Okay, it's very similar to this one. Basically, I guess if carbon is less than 8K, let's PQR maybe S for carbon. And you can be trains on the way is less than S, then order the carbon, which should give you carbon immediately. This line appears to be empty now, I think. So let's take you off. How much is in there? 727. I am not going to be able to pick up that much carbon, unfortunately. Can I place some carbon? And we can use carbon, charcoal, for fuel in these for the moment as well. So it's not the worst thing in the world to do that. And carbon. There. Now we have an alternate means. Now, some of these guys... Oh, we've already got the carbon coming. Okay, so, yes, every second one is going to need to be offset as a near. And this doesn't look like it's nearly enough, does it? Maybe I need to prioritize from one side versus the other rather than doing this. Not sure. I certainly should. Input priority left. Maybe I don't want this extra one. So I'd rather have this process, which is more efficient. I'm going to have to get rid of some tin ingots. And while we're here, I can probably get rid of some processed tin. That's a good start. How are we doing for time? Not too bad. Alright, there's a couple of things that we're kind of waiting on. Maybe we can have a quick peek as to how it's all progressing. 10K, so it's going to be a while yet before that's ready. I think next episode what we're going to do is we're going to make the boards. Our target, that like it has been for a while, is still to get the wooden boards made so that we can move on to the next phase. And to that end, we will be looking at wood. Wood that just comes from trees. Trees just come in arboreums, and you can use desert tree, swamp tree, temperate tree. The arboreums don't matter. I'm just trying to remember exactly what I need. So arboreums, where are the arboreums? That's a composter. Maybe they're in here, the arboreums. Hatchery, puffer. I can't remember where the arboreum is. Arbitorium. Right, they don't need anything especially special. What about the seeds that we needed? Like tree seed. That just comes from a tree seed generator. They need something special. Tree seed generators. You need the temperate trees. And what do we actually have? We have a temperate garden. We don't have a temperate tree. Or a desert tree. I don't think I have any left, actually. I think I've pretty much used up all of them. But we did uncover some. We uncovered a collection here of desert trees. They will do. So I can go and collect those. There's also others like this one. That's not exactly what we're after. What do we have here? We have temperate tree. Swamp tree. They may not have been exactly what we were after. There's more desert trees up here. Yeah, that might be harder to get though. Is that how the game ramps itself up on me? There's some desert trees here. Yeah, I need to run around and grab some of that stuff. But let's wrap the episode there. We've done a few good things. We've got an aluminium brought up online. It's providing the main base, though we're not actually using it yet. We've identified an issue with processing units. Oh, now it's switched back to red circuits, so yeah, there's no point trying to fix processing units. We need wood coming into red circuits, so everything turns to wood for the immediate future. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye for now.